Well, it's just a little after 12:30, and we're headed to the hospital to see their mom and to see little Westland and see how they're doing and all that good stuff. And then here in about an hour or two, we'll be back to the dairy and see if we can't get some stuff done. This morning, everything went really good. No problems at all. We actually got done a little early. Just the morning things, and then too bad that wouldn't have happened yesterday, and could have made it down there in time. But yeah, so we'll get to the hospital and then see them, and then when we get back, I think the main thing is to go see if we can get the newer Freightliner running, and then the mechanics are working on the older Freightliner, trying to get it going. They say they'll have it done by this afternoon. That's after a little bit of several texts and some phone calls that were not very happy, but so we'll at least get one of the trucks going, and then hopefully Wes can go get some fertilizer this afternoon, and then other than that, we'll just probably doing the normal stuff, and maybe hopefully get some extra stuff done so we can get a little bit. I was gonna say get a little bit ahead, but we're not even close to being ahead. We're about a couple weeks behind now. So so we'll get to the hospital, see them, and then we'll be back to the dairy in a little while. Well, we keep getting stuff done, and I keep forgetting to grab the camera. So I don't know. I guess today just got too many things on my mind, and I'll be in the middle of something. I'm like, oh man, where's the camera? And it's way off somewhere else in my truck or whatever. So we went to the hospital, we visited, and I was kind of debating back and forth whether to take my truck or take my wife's car, which already had the car seat in it and all that stuff. And but they said all day yesterday, which would have been Monday, that they were going to keep them till Wednesday morning. And they said like 3 or 4 times, you'll be released probably Wednesday morning, blah blah blah. And I would have rather drive my truck than her car anyway, just because it's a truck and not a car or an SUV. So I took my truck and got there, and we weren't there 5 minutes, and then they said, oh, you'll be released today. I was like, dang. Well, so ended up having to see, what do? We drove back in my truck, and my mom got my wife's car, and my mom ended up going and picking her up so we could get some work done. And then Allie went with them, and then Kay stayed here, and him and Poppy went and got a haircut and whatever. And then me, Case, and Wes went and got this truck, and then came back, worked on some electric fence, and mixed up feed, put out feed. I think I'm forgetting something, but I can't remember. And then I just went and unhooked it off the old flatbed trailer, which on the old flatbed trailer they redid a brake and they did the wheel hub, and it was just leaking. And on this, I think it was the video of having problems belling and all that. So we brought in a load each on each truck. Wes was driving this one, and the AC compressor went out. And then so it's been over there since then. That was like 5 weeks ago. But anyway, after a little bit of several phone calls, they got on it today and they got the AC compressor fixed, or got a new one put on, and they did the brake and the wheel hub. The only thing they didn't look at was the clutch, but they were kind of like, oh, the clutch is okay, which I don't know, it's kind of hard to shift, but didn't have time to mess with it anymore anyway. So that was almost 5 o'clock when we got that done. And then so Wes is going in the morning. I don't know if you can see him, but he's actually out there spraying for weeds right now. So got 7400 hooked up to the spray rig, and He sprayed a tank load this morning, and he's spraying a tank load now while the winds died down. But in the morning at 7 o'clock, he's going to head out, and he's got to go to Terrell to pick up the KBH, but they don't have enough nitrate there. Then he's got to drive all the way back to Tyler. So he's going about 30 minutes one way, and then be an hour the other way, and then 30 minutes back here to get a load of fertilizer going. So if all goes good tomorrow, I don't know how we'll do fertilize, but if all goes good tomorrow, we'll probably be back in the hayfield again after, what, a couple day break. So at least we'll have this truck. And then they said, when we went and got this truck, they said that they would be out here hopefully in the morning to figure out what's wrong with the newer Freightliner. And I can't get it started. I mean, it's almost like it's out of diesel, but it's got diesel in it. And we tried to do the tank, isolating each tank, and it still did the same thing. Fuel pump's working, but at least they said it was working. I don't know. That one's kind of a weird deal going there. So what'd be awesome is if we get both trucks going tomorrow, and then we can really get some hay done. But right now we're just gonna check the tires and clean the windows on this so he can see and has no problems tomorrow. And yeah, so my wife and Wesleyan are at the house now, and I guess that kind of shows how good everything was going with them, because they got to get released early, almost 24 hours early. So she passed all her tests, hearing tests, and all that stuff. So everything looks pretty good. Kind of want to hurry up and go home and see her. We're just gonna use glass cleaner and get some spider webs and stuff like that, and bug juice. Just gonna get them wiped down real good so you can see. We cleaned the windows, went ahead and blew the air filter out. Now we're gonna run over to the shop and air some tires up, because that'd be a lot easier. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. Just had to put air in 3 tires. Everything else, all the other tires were good, so no big deal. Just blew the filter out, cleaned the windows, did the tires. This truck should be ready to go get the fertilizer in the morning, and then so hopefully this is a turning point where we can start getting some stuff done. The other truck, I mean, we don't know what we're doing. We're just trying to do stuff that the mechanic said, so we can get the truck going. And yeah, I mean, kind of got somewhat of an idea, but not really. Obviously it's sucking air or it's not getting fuel, but the mechanic said the fuel pump was working, and the test that he said to do didn't have any results. So I don't know. But he's supposed to be here to look at it in the morning. It'd be really cool if we can get both trucks going and we can get to the hay field and get some stuff done. Yeah. Other than that, everything's going pretty good. So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.